Hello there. What
Morning.
the butler saw, what the Queen's going to see, and what the valet did next.
So you're writing a new Miss Marple?
No, it's not a whodunit, but a who's on it. That is today's show.
I'm going to be your wingman.
Right.
Looking forward to meeting Brendan Coyle. I've met him before. Yes, heard he's a very nice man.
Okay.
Anyway, all that. Also this morning, an
Right. Hello, mate.
Yeah. Talking as well with Brendan Coyle right after this. Don't go away.
Hello, welcome back. We're going to be talking to Brendan Coyle in just a moment. Yes, Mr. Bates is here, ladies. First, let's find out what the other ladies are up to.
I've just learnt the difference between a valet and a valet. I think
Valet's what you do to your car,
Yes,
isn't it?
it is.
Am I right?
You're right, valet.
A valet is the posh when someone brushes your shoulders down.
Thank you, Mr. Bates. Thank you very much indeed. As Downton Abbey's Mr. Bates, our next guest became an unlikely heart. Why didn't write that? Why was he unlikely?
Why is he unlikely?
Yes, he's
heartthrob?
very likely heartthrob.
Very likely heartthrob.
Unthinkable heartthrob.
Yes,
That's what I'm
yes.
worried about.
But funnily enough, his latest role finds him in a very busy household, a large extended family there as well.
Yeah, but this one's a bit more suburban, really, than stately home, and the action is bang up to date.
Oh, Mr. Pleasant.
Oh, let's have a brew, shall we?
I'm never having kids.
Charlie, what is going on in there is just Mother Nature doing her job. It's all perfectly normal.
Doesn't sound normal. Sounds like a fight between a pig and a gibbon.
Such a success.
Hello, mate. Good morning.
Hi.
Just brought you a nice... Oh,
That doesn't matter. Because tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be your wingman.
right.
Well, he is flying in the wing here today. Brendan Coyle. Very good to see you, Brendan.
Thank you, nice to see you.
And is it nice, is it different to be in civvies in contemporary clothes, you know, not period costume?
It is, because there was a few years on Lark Rise to Candleford and Downton, of course. I mean, it's not a strategy or a plan, it just sort of happened that way. So it is nice to kind of mix it up a
You should
bit.
have lived in another time, you see.
It feels like I am.
This is Starlings. She's going to be on Sky One on Sunday. So is it a comedy, a drama, or a bit of
one-off,
everything?
series?
It's 8 episodes. It's a comedy drama. That's the genre that they have for these things, and it depicts the trials and tribulations of the starling brood. There's 9 of us living under one roof for various different reasons, and it's very warm. It's very funny. Yeah, we're very pleased.
So
with
it follows Terry and Jan.
Yeah.
Jan played by the lovely Leslie Sharp,
The
who
brilliant
we
Leslie
adore, and Scott and Bailey we love.
Fantastic show.
Yeah. So what kind of couple are they?
Well, they're a very it's a very loving couple. I think that
They sound like us.
they're just like you.
She must have based it on us when she was in here.
Yeah, they're the heart and soul of everywhere they find themselves, just like you two. And they hold the whole thing together, and it's unashamedly warm. And I think the skill of the writers is they've depicted a family and family life with great affection, without it being kind of cheesy or schmaltzy. And there's some very, very funny characters without being caricatured. I think. So
who are these 9 people in the family? Is it mum and dad, kids?
Yeah, there's mum, dad, and 3 kids, 3 very, very distinctive kids, and they just can't help taking on board other family members. There's my half-brother, Laws, who's there to look for his biological father. There's Leslie's cousin, who lives in a caravan in the back garden because his wife's kicked him out, his girlfriend's kicked him out. And Grandad is with us as a result of being evicted from the old folks' home because of his Lonnie Donegan records and a breach of the peace order. So we can't say no to these people, you know. It's a family thing.
And does the geography play a part? The fact that you said in Matlock, is it typical? Is it Derbyshire?
It is. It's a lovely place, Matlock. It's kind of nestled in the Peak District there. So sort of semi-rural feel is what they wanted. You know, they wanted to get it out. Matt's from Essex. They wanted to take it out of that. Steve's from Wolverhampton. Didn't want to go there. I don't know why. But so we've set it there.
Well, look, listen, you said it's about family, there are laughs, and it's very touching as well, very human, and we're going to see a clip, and this is the character you play with his daughter.
Thank you. You thought of any names yet?
Not really. Just waiting for his little personality to come through.
'Cause I've got a few suggestions up my sleeve.
Go on then.
Alan. Roy. Peter. Archie Gemmell. I mean, Archie.
Are these all Derby County players, Dad?
Oh, not all of them.
I remember that. My son's middle name is Alexander.
It wasn't
after
supposed to be
It
his
was supposed to
middle
be his
name.
first name, Alex, and I said, how sad we cannot name our son after Sir Alex Ferguson. That's just too far.
it could have been
As much as
Ronaldo.
I love Alex Ferguson.
Should have been Ronaldo.
But the football connection is very, very good because Brendan is the great-grand-nephew. What's your connection to Sir Matt Busby?
He's my great uncle. He was my granny's brother, so my great uncle. Yeah.
So that makes you red.
Oh yeah, cut me,
Yes.
I would bleed red.
We might be.
Listen, can I just say, by the way, as well, I've got a little bet on how long it would take Eamon to bring up United, so that's lunch.
Are you nervous about the weekend?
I am. We were just having a wee chat there, and we think it's
We'll not
gone.
bore you with it.
We won't bore you with it. I mean, I'm still waking up in a cold sweat going, Everton, 4-2, how come? And what happened?
He's completely stressed about the whole thing.
I had
It's
an awful
amazing.
weekend last week. It affected me. It really does. But anyway.
It does affect you.
Okay,
Liz
I
was
don't
just
want to
saying,
talk about football. I want
Yeah,
to talk.
you were just saying, why didn't we stick to 4-4-2 against City? Attack,
I
attack, attack.
said that, didn't I?
Pick a
Said
team.
to you, 4-4-2. That's where they've been going wrong.
Let's talk about Shirley MacLaine because Downton. You're actually, as we're talking about Starlings, you're filming Downton as we speak.
Yeah, we're about halfway through. Yeah.
Yeah, and Shirley MacLaine, she's the big talking point, the big draw this time round. What role does she play? Have you been introduced to her yet? What's the situation?
She plays...
What's the situation?
What's the situation?
What's the situation?
Differentiation there.
She plays Cora's mother, and she comes to a wedding. We have a wedding. I don't think that's any secret in the first episode. And she delights us with her presence in episode 1. Now, I very sadly didn't get to work with her because Mr. Bates is in quite a different situation at the beginning of this series, which again is no secret. But I met her. We all had a lunch before she started work, and she was amazing. She's a wonderful woman, and I think everybody loved her. You know, they miss her.
And has she reminded you of a past girlfriend?
Oh God, you read this? I mean, I just said
You
something.
said it somewhere and I read it.
Yeah, I kissed a girl once. I was very young, and she looked like Shirley MacLaine. I've kissed other girls since.
Yeah, just like, it's like when I watch Beyonce, she reminds me of it.
That dream girl
Whole other-
in your head. The one
That's a whole other story.
The one in your head.
What has Downton meant to your life, not only as an actor, but as a person as well? How has it transformed in the attention? When you came into the studio this morning, we had 4 people here visiting today. They all wanted to meet you straight away.
Yeah, it's extraordinary. It's just had this far-reaching success. I mean, it's affected all of us, really. It hasn't affected me in a great way in terms I've been really busy. I had 4 days off, and I started on Starlings, and I had a couple of weeks off over Christmas and I'm back on Downton. So it's meant I'm very busy, which is great for actors.
Yeah,
But,
better than the alternative.
there's obviously a lot more people recognise you now. Do you like that, or do you find it intrusive, or are you fairly shy and you find that attention difficult?
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's okay. It's easy to deflect, really, do you know? I mean, people are generally very nice.
But they like Mr. Bates. It's not like you're a
They do.
nasty character.
Yeah.
I presume if you told me what's going to happen, you'd have to be shocked.
It's
So,
exactly
yes.
right. Yeah, I'm on a gagging order. It's extraordinary. A mate of mine was tweeting me from New York last night. There's a Free Mr. Bates campaign. With car stickers and T-shirts. So that's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, I like that.
Lovely, okay.
And when will we see Downton? Is that
I think it's September. I think we
Yeah.
kick off. Yeah.
Lovely. And Starlings?
Starlings.
Starlings Sunday nights. Sunday night 8 o'clock. Sky One.
Sky One.
Lots of
Looks
jokes.
great.
Lots of love.
Thank
Send
you.
our love to Leslie when you
I
see her,
will,
won't
I
you?
will.
Well, we hope come Sunday night we're in the mood for watching Starlings. And
Anyway, I hope so.
I might leave home this weekend, actually.
Brendan, thank you very much indeed.
Pleasure, thank
We
you.
are off. We're going to have a nice weekend. Hopefully you will as well. Thank you for watching today. On Monday, it's the Saturdays and the Robin Hood actor Jonas Armstrong.
Have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.